This is our 2014 Nissan Leaf test car. It's been out for several years and Nissan has sold quite a few. You see them a lot, and yet it's still a very distinctive car. It's not, it doesn't really look like any other car on the road. It's very aerodynamic, of course. The idea is to reduce wind resistance and get the best range you possibly can. And a lot of it has to do with the way you drive it, too. It's very, very quiet when you drive the car. It's really quite amazing. This model is called the SL, so it has leather interior and lots of other neat stuff. And when you open the hood, let me flip one other little thing here. It's actually a sort of a double hood in a way, because down here is where your charge ports are to charge the vehicle. This is where you plug in the charger at a public station. And then here, where you expect to find a gas engine, initially it sort of looks like an engine, but it's not, and it's an electric motor. And it has all the other things, you know, air conditioning system and brake fluid and all that. And you'll notice there's no spark plugs, there's no intake or exhaust manifold, because there is no exhaust. There's no tailpipe whatsoever. And you come around back, it's pretty much like a conventional car. One thing that's really neat, there's 4 cameras on this model. There's 2 in the rearview mirror, 1 in the back, 1 in the front. It's called the round view monitor. And what that gives you is a view completely around the vehicle. On the navigation screen, this one has a Bose subwoofer, which is really nice. The back seats fold down. Plenty of space in the back seat. It's very roomy. This model even has front and rear seat heaters, which is quite unusual in its class to have rear seat heaters. Starting the Leaf is very easy. You just put your foot on the brake. Of course, you have to have the proximity key in your pocket. Start it. Springs to life, and it plays a nice little song while it's at it. The screen here shows your range remaining on your charge. In this case, 41 miles is what it's estimating. And the dots across the top when you're driving move depending on whether it's charging or using the energy supply. Up above is your speedometer, and you can change some of the displays, of course, like a trip computer. And then in the center you have your display screen, and you can do a whole bunch of different things with this one. Here's your audio system. You can toggle through a menu that has different choices. And car wings is something you normally don't see. That's a Nissan term. Car wings is the telematics system that they use in the Leaf, and what that does, that basically gives you a whole bunch of functions. You can integrate it. I don't have it set up because you have to enter the VIN number of the car, and this is a loaner, so you can integrate it with your portable device, your cell phone, and do a whole bunch of neat things with the vehicle, including preheating and pre-cooling the car before you get in while it's charging at your home, which is really an amazing thing. And there's a whole bunch of other choices as well. Energy info will tell you what you've used and track your previous driving. We've got climate control here, which is pretty normal. We've got what is this thing? Well, this is your, I would call it transmission shifter, except it's not really a transmission in the classic sense. But what we have is, this is park on the top, this is drive to go forward obviously, and this is reverse. In reverse, you'll hear a beeping noise. It's got a backup alarm. And if you go on the screen on this model, has the optional round view monitor as I mentioned. The left side shows your view behind. The right shows the around view, and these lines are actually the parking lines that I'm on. I'm parked not the normal way you go in a space. So if there were something sitting around the car, see, those are the parking stops in the back, you would know if there were a bicycle, a dog, or something there, which is totally cool. Overall, Nissan has done just an amazing job with the Leaf. I believe they've sold over 100,000 of these worldwide so far. And remember, this is a car with no gas. You need no gas. You don't need to change the oil. Basically, it's almost maintenance free. Of course, there's things you do need to check, the tires, and it has a maintenance schedule. But this is a car you don't have to put gas in, and electric cars are becoming more common now, but Nissan really has led the way with this. And we've had it for a week. We, of course, have put no gas in the vehicle whatsoever. We've had to charge it a couple times, which was a fairly easy thing to do at a public charging station. And people can actually live with not having to go to a gas station and not needing to fill up. And Nissan has proven that a car company can do it and actually sell a whole pile of these. So we give the Leaf a giant thumbs up, double thumbs up if we can. And fantastic job, Nissan, and hopefully they'll keep improving it in the future and keep improving battery technology. Until then, thanks for riding along with us, and thanks for our walk around of the Leaf, and we will see you soon.